Hi guys. What I'm going to talk to you today about is the idea of what you're going to be doing in the next couple of days. You asked for us to work on the idea of a project-based learning, and so we've got two project-based learnings that we're going to participate in. So first, if you look here on Monday, it's going to talk about going to a new link, and it's right here. And you're going to sign in, and this is the password. What you're going to need to do is go and open up a new window. So like this, you're going to go over to the profile here, or those are the Google accounts. You're going to click on that, and you're going to add a new, see where it says add another account? You would click there. I already have it added. It's right here, Academy iPads. So that's what we're going to use. What you would do is click here, and you'll see this screen. And it says choose another account, but I'm going to put use another account. And then what I would do is put in the address for that. You're going to put in Academy iPads at gmail.com. Spell it correctly or otherwise it won't work. Okay, it's already in there for me, but for you, you would hit next. And then it's going to say, what is the password? And so in order for you to verify the password, you're going to type in L MacDonald 89. That's going to be the password for this site, L MacDonald 89. Then you would hit next. Oops. Here we go. And now it's going to open up. It says, do you want to update that password? Oops, nope. Okay, so now we're on, because it's the green one over here that says Academy iPads, I know that that's the one that we want. When you click on that, it's going to hold it into your Google accounts. You can delete it after we're done with all of this stuff, but for right now, I want you to be able to use it. Once you do that, you're going to go to the waffle. The waffle is these 9 blocks here. That's at least what I call it. It looks like a waffle, doesn't it? Click on that, and you're going to go to Drive. When you go to the Google Drive and you open it, it's going to look like this. This is the Google Drive for that account. You're going to click on this first one here, or it might be out of order if something else happened, but Learning at Home. So double click that, and it should open. When you do it that way, instead of any of the hyperlinks, it now says that you have the ability to edit it. As you notice, over here are all the screens of the things that you're going to be able to do to edit it. Each one of you has a page set up on this page. Now, Thatcher and Gavin, you might be wondering that your names are not up here. It's because they ran out of space, so it went to more. And you can click on your names right here, Thatcher and Gavin. Okay, so, or you can go anytime to pages, and they'll all show up here. Now what I want to show you is we have a page for seeds, a page for American history, and we have a page for writing, and then for your own passion project. So let's say I'm going to click on Emily's over here. When I click on her, her page is going to open up. She can stylize her page any way that she wants. But what I want her to see is that this is what it starts like. You guys can look at each other's pages, but please do not change each other's pages. When we click on Emily over here on this arrow, it's going to show all the pages I set up for her that she can use. The first one we're going to go to is this American history page. Click on that, and it will open that up. And the first part says, researching a Native American tribe, the who, what, where, when, and interesting facts. The page is set up for you. All you need to do now is go ahead and insert some things. If you want, you click back here to insert. I love using this box the most. If you insert this, you can add a YouTube video and then your informational text along the way. You can add just a text box. You can add an image. You can add something from the Google Drive. You can add something that's embedded. Down here, you could add image carousel. You guys tried some of that. The button is what you could put if you want to hyperlink it to something else. You can add a YouTube. You could add a map to show where they're located, a document, a slide. I showed you how to do that before we ended up on this crazy homeschool opportunity. Forms and charts. If you wanted to put a form that people have to hyperlink, you would click here and be able to create one. Okay, but what I want you to start with is just this. If you notice, under Emily's name, she has these 4 sheets. Under Bella's name, she has these 4 sheets. The writing project, you can use that any day and go ahead and write in there, and it's going to be a way for me to check your writing. I can also edit this so I can give you feedback on what you're doing. So we're going to talk some more about this today. What I would like for you to do before our Zoom call, which is at 11 o'clock. I forget, I'll have to go back to that page. I better remember before tomorrow. Sorry. It is at 1 because other people had already signed up. I want you to at least try to get on one of those pages and show me that you can log into it. If you can't, it's something we'll talk about at that Zoom call at 1. Okay, so what we're going to do is you're going to use the Zoom, the websites that I've created for Seeds in American History, and we're going to be starting our learning. Those are going to be your new PBL projects, and you guys are going to get to do activities the way you want to do them. Here, you can use an iPad or a laptop, but you have to be in Google. This is a Google site. If you are on Safari, it's not going to work. Preferably Google Chrome. All right, I can't wait to see the different kinds of work that you guys are able to do. There's one for seeds. Hopefully you're going to get something in the mail and you'll know why I'm doing that. And then one for American history. I also opened up a new page today, and I think this one's it. Yeah, it's called Additional Printable Resources. If you look right below online learning, it's right there. And this is what it's going to look like. This company, education.com, posted week 1, but they didn't write week 1 on it because they had no idea that we would be doing this for 3 weeks already. And so in the first week, they listed 4th grade activities that if you want anything printable and you want to be able to write instead of doing the online stuff, you can go ahead and do that. They have 5 different days worth of activities for everything. And so here's week 1, week 2, week 3. And then there's also these available for the 5th grade. There's week 1, week 2, week 3. I'd like you guys to click on those too. I had to make hyperlinks and I had to download everything and then work on that. So I'm hoping that it all linked into Google Sites correctly for me. Okay, then there's a Seeds page that looks like this. This is going to be about your delivery. And if you go through this first part, this is what you have to be working on today. And then there's one more page when you go back, and it's called American History. And we're going to be going through the history of America, starting with the first people. Here is a video for you to watch. It picks up right in the middle. And the reason being is there was some Maya, Inca, Aztec stuff in the beginning. If you want, feel free to go back and watch that. But it's going to talk about the different tribes. And then you have something to work on your American history page on your site. I hope all this works. I spent a lot of time this weekend trying to make this work, and so I'm hoping that it will all pull together for you guys. All right, back onto this tab here. Okay, so that's what you're going to do for social studies and science. And then for reading, I want you to, again, read your book, the book that you've been reading. Some of you are probably ready to move on to a new book. And then your writing is going to be part of your Seeds in American History. And then math, you're going to go to study.com. Okay, so one more time again, you are going to go to this page where it's going to be your Learning from Home page. If your name is Alana, you can click there. Alana is welcome to fill this page the way she wants. Alana, you're going to discover that I'm going to fill it in right now for you. So I'm going to put one of those there. She can put a title. She could put a picture of herself. I bet she puts that, I think his name's Mendez. guy that she thinks is a great singer. So she could put stuff here for that. And then if she wants to get to her sub pages, she's going to click over here on pages and she's going to see here's her name. Click this arrow and it's going to show all of her sub pages right there. So she would click on, maybe she wants to write on her writing project page today. And so this is hers. You would go change from pages to insert and then insert this. I'm going to ask that nobody change the theme. If you want to change the header on your page, you can click here and you can select an image and you could change it to that as easily as that. I think you guys are going to have fun with this. Your pages can be as creative as you want. Just make sure you don't go, if you go on someone else's, don't do anything that is going to ruin the work that they've done. Okay? So what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to publish this. I want you guys to not publish till the end of a day because otherwise, well, go ahead. As soon as you finish work, you can publish it. It'll be fine. We'll zoom at 1 if you have any questions. Try to do something on one of your pages so that we know if it's going to work. Go to open a tab, click here, add another account, and make sure the one that you add is Academy iPads. Thanks, guys.